Before we get started with this video, I'd like to go ahead and first say thank you God for giving me the opportunity to make this video. Now you're probably wondering, where have the vlogs been? Well, we have been doing the vlogs. We've been busy doing some One Piece content. For those of you who are watching this video from the One Piece side of things, welcome to what we usually do, the vlogs. We will still be doing One Piece videos, but we will also be doing vlogs as well, so you guys get to see what it's like in my daily life, or the adventures I go on. We meet up with several of you guys, whether doing meetups, and we also travel the world. So you get to read a story about traveling the world, and you get to watch a guy travel the world. Now, one thing that really annoyed me is something I'm about to show you. You guys know I've been recently upgrading my drip. This is what they said about my drip.
Genuine question, how would you rate the outfit? Which outfit?
My outfit. I think my outfit is looking good, bro.
360?
360?
Tie. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. How would you rate the outfit?
Yeah, I think the outfit is nice.
Fuck!
Dang.
I never thought I'd come to disrespect.
At least I give you a 6. I give you a 6.
I am here being disrespected by Neanderthals.
But enough of me being disrespected, it's time to show you guys what we've been up to. Ladies and gentlemen, we decided to go visit a bookstore, and I had to bring my brother, Nay. He was not too happy about that.
Hi, just make sure it's easy.
I don't know what to say. We're at a bookstore. I don't know why I'm here. I got dragged here.
Well, have fun.
Come along the journey with us. We're glad you're here. Tune in for the adventure and fun, exploring the world both far and near. Join your pals, Sunny, Zero, and May, spreading joy, brightening your day, 'cause it's the Syndicate's way. Where will they go? Who will they meet? What will they learn? What will they eat? I guess you'll just have to watch and see.
I'm running into some issues here. I'm at a bookstore, and I came here to make one of my girls happy. That's it. She's out there looking for books, but I figured I might as well try to find Red Rising. So I recently got into Red Rising, and I have a lot to say about that. Bookstores are so weird. I feel like I just got lost. Give me a second. Okay, all right. Ooh, I see the Netflix logo. This must be good, right? Is it good whenever you see a Netflix logo? You can tell I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm just looking for the pretty book covers. But yes, so my review on Red Rising. I see the art of pinup. See that right there? I can't open it. Sorry, I'm a perv at heart. I'm sorry. So I was inspired by some of the girlies to finally give Red Rising a try, and I'll be honest, I'm genuinely impressed as well as curious as to see what's more they have, because at the beginning of Red Rising I was very confused, because again, I am coming from reading psychology / philosophy books. I'm a nerd, okay, in that sense. I'm like a psychology nerd, philosophy nerd, and then I read One Piece and a bunch of other mangas. So reading a novel about fantasy isn't something I'm used to, at least in a novel sense, which gives me a lot of things to have to adapt to. The story takes place in Mars, which I was not expecting, because like, I thought it was Earth. There's no pictures, so there's no way I could have known it's Mars. Then again, it's not like I know what a picture of Mars looks like. It's just red, right? Red Rising, see what I did there? But no, so this takes place in Mars. I didn't know that. It wasn't until like halfway through like chapter 1, if not chapter 2, where I didn't realize, wait a second, this is not Earth, because they start talking about it being Mars. They start talking about the red environment and stuff like that, and apparently they're under the surface but not on the surface. I'm still trying to get used to that. I found the Pokemon section. And also, apparently this takes place in the distant future, which I didn't find out until chapter 6/7. Please don't make the meme, okay? Until like it was like chapter 6/7 where they say they mentioned something about like the old Earth cities, and I was like, oh whoa, this takes place in the future and it's not on Earth and it's on Mars. So again, it took a long time to like picture the world, because they don't like give you a lot of like details at first. They tell you more about who the person is, which is what we're gonna get into. This is a distant future world set up in a class system. Apparently there's colors, red being at the very last. I don't know why red is at the very last. Red is one of my favorite colors. I think it should be up there. Gold, I believe, is at the very top. Yes, and our main character is Daryl. Daryl is at the bottom. He's a hell diver, a miner, which like not like underage people, but miner as in like coal mining and stuff like that. He deals with mining the fuel that is used to terraform Mars, if I remember correctly, which is interesting. But then they seems like miners are getting like hard labor treatments, and they seem to be enslaved for the most part. Now, the biggest event that takes place in part 1, by the way, I've only read part 1, okay, so please do not spoil anything. And even if you spoil, that's fine. I'm not a guy who minds spoilers too much. It doesn't tend to ruin a lot of things unless it's like a huge plot twist, right? So the biggest thing that happens in part 1 is there is a event. And during this event, it's like a competition or whatever. And Daryl is one of the winners, but he gets cheated out of it. And because he gets cheated out of it, instead of getting his prize, his wife, which is what I found surprising, because this entire time I thought Daryl was a kid or like a young guy, right? Because like again, I told you I'm like coming from like the manga section and all that stuff. So a lot of the things I read are like teenage / coming of age stories. So teenage / young men, right? They're coming of age, they're going into adulthood. Now this is a whole man with a wife. So like that took me by surprise. So he has a wife, and with his wife, the thing that happened is she is more political / activistic. What is the like whenever you're like an activist doing stuff like activistic, I don't know. But she's an activist, and she didn't like what was going on and how he was treated unfairly, so she sings an illegal song. And I was like, wait, an illegal song? Like, why would they get mad at her for that? And it kind of reminded me of the whole like Bella Ciao thing that the Italians did during the World War II event, or like the whistling and the finger thing that they do in Hunger Games. You know what I'm talking about? So it's kind of like that. I'm seeing a lot of similarities, you know, like the class system and like the different sections during Hunger Games. There's a lot of similarities to a lot of like different other fantasy. So his wife is sentenced to death in a very brutal way by hanging. Another thing I also noticed is that while she's sentenced to death by hanging, because it's on Mars, there's very low gravity. So the siblings and the relatives of the person hanged have to pull them down, and that took me by surprise. I was not expecting any of that at all. During his process of grieving for this, by the way, this is Gundam, and this is more anime stuff. Oh, they got One Piece stuff. They got One Piece. Sorry, I got distracted. Anyways, but yes, so during the process of him grieving, he decided that he's going to go cut down his wife from the hanging gallows or whatever, and then, you know, give her a proper burial, which is a great thing, but that's illegal, and he gets killed from that, presumably. That's what we get to part 2, at the beginning of part 2, which is chapter 6 or 7, right? At the beginning of part 2, we found out that he isn't dead. His uncle, Nero, he's Daryl, but his uncle is Nero. His uncle faked his death, and it turns out his uncle, his dad, and his wife, to an extent, were all associated or part of this interesting group called the Sons of Ares. Because, you know, Red, Ares, God of War. Anyways, cool. So the Sons of Ares are a terroristic or revolutionary group, depending on what side of the history you're on. You know, you could either see them as terrorists or you could see them as revolutionaries. But yes, so they are rebelling against the class system and the poor treatment of the Reds. And he is going to be their leader. And that's all I know. So, yeah. But yeah, so far I would say part 1, I'm gonna try to do a review of each part, right? Part 1, I would give it like a 7 out of 10. Genuinely a 7 out of 10. It's the beginning, it's my step back into the new fantasy reading and all that stuff. So, but yes, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Becky, shout out to Sarah, shout out to Emily and Morgan, all for suggesting this book. It was really amazing. I really enjoyed it. So Red Rising is a very good start for me.
You know it wouldn't be a Syndicate video
without a One Piece reference. Look, it's One Piece. One Piece. These are the Vivre cards. One Piece Vivre cards. Blue Lock. Blue Lock. Blue Lock. Oh, these are the special full color editions. I didn't know those were a thing. And then we have My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia. Gachiakuda. It's a really good anime that I recently started reading. Pretty good. I would give it like, honestly, maybe like an 8 out of 10. Okay, what were your thoughts on the book, please?
Honestly, nothing new to me because I've been here before. Most of the stuff is just books and stuff, which is cool, but nothing I was looking forward to coming. Let's just say that I would better be off at home playing Pokemon than this. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
You need to get out more. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, the trip is terrible. Nah.
Get out more. Enjoy life a little bit.
I already get out 5 days a week. I need this 2 day a week to be introverted and not interact with anybody.
Okay, so we're going to H Mart now because that's where the girls went, and we're gonna go get them. Was that Pokemon?
Pokemon
Why is
cards.
that? Yeah. He got activated by Pokemon. He's such a nerd.
There's Pokemon
I
cards.
He seems like he needs people, but obviously he's a nerd.
No, because there are a set of Pokemon cards that I actually want to have.
Yeah, just make sure this part of the camera is facing you. Yeah.
There's a set of Pokemon cards that I actually want to have, and that's a set of Eevee Pokemon cards that I really want to. Even though I'm not a Pokemon collector, but I see them cards, I like them.
Where's H Mart? Wait, huh?
H Mart is.
Where's H Mart?
That's a good question. Did we pass it? I feel like we passed it.
Wouldn't it be big enough for us to see?
Hold on.
Are you sure she meant H Mart?
This is H Mart. This is H Mart. We're literally under it.
Okay, so we're literally right under it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go in.
H Mart.
All right, guys.
They're here for
We're in
the.
H Mart. It's like Walmart except for like Asian people.
That's a terrible description.
That's a terrible description.
Yes.
Is it not a? Okay, how would you describe H Mart?
A supermarket for Korean people.
A supermarket for Korean people?
Yes.
Isn't that just basically Target for Asian people?
Target is for white people.
Target is for white people, exactly. But this is the Asian Target.
Hey, so let me see. I'm very hungry right now. All I want to do is eat, but I have to do a review. So quick review is real quick. And yeah, don't make this a drag because I don't want to make it a drag.
I don't like his review. But yes, he's across the table from me. But okay, so tell them what you got. What is it?
This is the custard bun. Nothing special.
Custard bun?
Yes.
I gotta find a receipt. What was it called? I don't remember what it was called. Give me a second. Okay.
I'll just if my review is better. At least I remembered the thing.
Milk soft bread. I got milk soft bread. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Give me a second. Let me unbox it. Hey, look at it. Look at it. It's milk soft bread.
That's pretty good. I don't know how to explain it to you. Tastes like bread, had custard. There we go. There.
Tastes like bread and custard. You better do more. Tastes like bread and custard. Okay, this is it right here. Are you guys ready? Oh, look, there's cream on the inside. Is there cream on the inside of yours?
No, it's custard.
Take a piece of this.
I'll be honest, the bread is pretty dry without custard.
The bread's dry. I would say, never take this without a drink. It's not worth it without a drink.
It's pretty dry.
Yeah, you need it for this for sure. Yeah.
Well, who are you hoping to get?
I haven't had soda in like 2 months. It's spicy. That being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm actually editing it right now as we speak. So hey, fourth wall breaking. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your family and friends. Thank you God for giving me the ability to make this video, and I'll see you guys. Peace out, stay classy.